I just to check so and so person help me. Like if you really want to do something, start now. It hinders me from like being able to do as much as I want to do in terms of YouTube, content creating, or basically being on social media. I think the best thing I can do right now is just 86 the idea of the mic, or of me using that mic for now, because I got that mic, let's say like last year, because I lost my mic. I literally have a video of me saying to myself, shit, where's my mic? Because I was looking for my mic one day and I was like, yeah, I think I lost it. But let's talk, guys. Let's talk about the past clinical months of me being 18 and how it really feels. So basically, for those of you who don't know, my name is Fope. Hi, probably welcome back to another video on my channel, Fope Unfiltered. If you don't know what Fope Unfiltered is, it's basically where I come here, I do whatever I want, and I leave. I take my leave. Whatever you see here, take it with a grain of salt. Because is it focused now? Because I was editing this, I swear to God, I was editing this video and I realized I wasn't focused. Now I have to repeat everything that I said again. I think I can. So basically, I'm just gonna start. When I turned 18, like I had my birthday like 5 days before I turned 18, and I had it with my friends by a pool, and it was so much fun. But then I went to school like 2 weeks later, and I fell in the gutter. You see, there's not as much passion, because the anger that I felt when I first said I fell in the gutter, like this thing, I tell it to my friends sometimes. I told it to my friend like when it happened. I didn't want to tell anybody because I swear I was convinced that it was a whole spiritual thing. And basically, I just want to say that the first hour of me turning 18, I spent that entire hour just praying, crying out to God, like this year has to be different. Like this year has to be different in terms of like how I grow spiritually, in terms of the friends that I make, the relationships that I keep, the relationships that I pursue with people, and academic wise, everything wise. I just committed everything to God that this 18th year of my life must be amazing, because there's so many things that have happened to me before this year. I didn't even think I was going to make it to 18. It was that bad. So why am I whispering? Okay, so basically that's what happened. Now, like within those first few weeks after my birthday, a lot of things happened. I almost lost my marbles. So this thing broke. Well, technically it didn't break, but the thing, even if I put it back, it doesn't have as much tension. So that's that. That's the end of that tripod. I'll probably buy another one. Who even gave me that one? I don't know if it was a gift or if I bought it. So apart from that, let's just talk about me being 18. So, or like this summer in general. So many things happened in school. I came back home in like April 20 something, and my friend was back, and I was like, okay, no problem, let's go out. She was like, I have a job, like an internship, but like my internship is basically a job. I said, okay. And I was like, oh, maybe I should also get something to do, because I remember last summer, most of my friends, they had jobs. Is the way the light is reflecting on my forehead. Chimeke. Should I get forehead reduction? What if my hairline started from here? That's wild. Anyways, like I was saying, it was just that, and then I got a job, and then it was kind of difficult. And I just feel so thankful for the entire thing, especially the whole TikTok, YouTube thing. Like at some point on my TikTok, I think I posted like a video 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was like, excuse me, auntie, this is my account. I'm going to post whatever I want. Like that's how I still feel. There's some stuff in my jobs that if I post it now, you'll be like, why is this girl posting all these things? So I feel like, so I mean, I'm too trumped on what like people will think, what they're going to like say about me or whatever. When I realized that most people are not thinking about me, and if you're thinking about me too much, it's either you want to marry me or you're just a bit obsessed or you're an op. Like you shouldn't be thinking about me that much. Speaking of thinking about me that much, then I had this thing with my friends. We had like a little argument, and then you know, with the new age, like I don't know, I started thinking like, oh, you guys are growing, and I was growing out of certain relationships, certain friendships that were not healthy for me or were not healthy for the other person, where I felt like I was giving too much. The person that I'm not talking about you. There were other things that happened. It's not you. If you think I'm talking about you, I'm probably not talking about you. Just get that. If you want correction, you have my number. If you don't have my number, then I'm not talking about you. So it was just that, and I thought I was growing out of certain relationships that I had with people, and it made me so anxious, and I was so scared. Like sometimes I'll sit down and cry, and I'll be like, why am I acting like this? If it's that serious, I should just like end the friendship. Nothing should make me think this much. I don't think things should be that difficult, or being friends with someone should be that difficult or that time consuming. or that stressful. It should never be that way. If you feel like it's that way, then you're probably doing a job. That's probably your job. That's not a friendship. Then that happened. Then before that happened, I got into a little fight with my friends over somebody's matter. Over my matter and somebody else's matter. And I was like, why won't you tell me this? See, if I go into detail, like some people that are involved in this story don't know that they're involved, or they know that they're involved, but they don't think like that involvement is of that much importance. Yeah, they don't think it's of that much importance. And I feel like me coming on the internet and like putting my business out there, it's not for you. It's not for you. Like, I can't explain it how many times. This is not for you. Okay, if you see you happen to be entertained by it, that's all fine, that's all good. But it's not for you, it's for me technically. Because I remember when, like 5 or 4 years ago, I wrote a letter to myself. Where is that letter? I can't find it because my mommy took it and she read it. But I told her to put it back, but she didn't listen to me. And here we are now. I don't even know. This is the best I can get in terms of documentation of my life. And this 18th year of my life, but I promise you, when you tell your kids about your 18th year, the year you turned 18, you'll be so confused. Do you know how many things have happened? In fact, let me break it down for you. You fell in the gutter. And after you fell in the gutter, your phone broke. And the person that was around you was just like, you know what, let me just take you to where you need to go. And then you took me to where I needed to go. You went there, then you're like, oh my gosh, I need to call my mom, I need to call my dad, I need to call my sisters and tell them my phone's broken, that they're not going to be for a while. Also, because like, I don't really text people or talk to people that much. Like, I'll be calling people and they're like, oh, they're busy. And I know you're busy. So now what am I going to do? Who am I going to talk to? And my friend was like, Fope, this is why you need a, quote me, man project. Oh, this is why you need a man project. A man project is basically like somebody that you work on, not necessarily work on, but like somebody that keeps you busy in terms of like your thoughts and everything. It's not me that made it up. We made it up in like, it's 2024. We made it up in like 2021. Yeah, it was that serious. And I will go around. I think I have a video on my TikTok. I took it down. It's like, oh, a man project. What do you think a man project is? But you guys answer. What exactly do you think a man project is? Because if you happen to think a man project is somebody that you can, work on, then tell me if you think I need one, because there's no way I should be sending this much information on this. There's just too much lore, and I need somebody to explain it to. And the only person that can understand is myself and God, and somebody that I explain to, because I might even forget some things, but the internet never forgets. So hi. I just feel it's very, very difficult. It's very, very confusing to be 18, because also I learned how to drive. That one was stress on its own, because I learned how to drive. I can drive now. And then my friend let me drive his car. I was like, yeah. But they were scared. I don't know why they were scared. Not they. My friends, they were scared. They were like, but you're going too fast. I'm like, you guys hold up. I'm not going fast. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. And I parked. Did I park well? I think I parked well. Falaji was saying I didn't park well, but I think I parked well. The other people that were in the car, they don't know how to drive, so their opinion doesn't matter. So that was that. It was a really fun day. That was actually one of my favorite days. Oh, wait, no. You know what? It doesn't matter. I just feel like it's so much fun being this age. Being youthful as a whole is so much fun. So this is me basically documenting my youth, because I have videos and stuff on my phone, but I always get scared of recording and stuff, because I don't want people to be like, why are you putting that camera in my face? Like, back up. We don't need that camera in my face. But that's how I feel though. Because like, it's so important to document your youth. Like, I have this friend, he doesn't record anything. To my knowledge, I don't even think he has images on his phone. Like, I don't know what he's doing. But it's just so fun to document your youth and like be around your friends and everything. Okay, so the other day, I did a sip and paint thing with my cousins and my family friends and stuff. I want to show you what I made. There's a vision. There is a vision. Okay, so I basically made this. This is a tape, and I want to make it like a mixtape. I asked my friend Mariah, asked her if she could make like a playlist to document our entire summer, and I'm gonna like print out the playlist. It's like a Spotify playlist. I don't have Spotify, so I can make it. So it's like a Spotify playlist. I'm gonna print this out and put the label thingy here, and I'm gonna fill the rest of this thing with like pictures from the summer. Isn't that such a cute idea? If you do something like that, I don't know if people have already done it yet, but if you do something like that, make sure to tag me. Basically, that's what happened in the past week. I feel like in terms of relationships and stuff, man, I'm just chilling. Where is somebody come and tell me that, Fope, you're not picking up my calls, Fope is sleeping, because the way my life has been lately, it's a bit wreck. It's a bit of a disturbance, I can't lie. Like if I call someone now, they'll be like, well, why are you awake by this time? And I can't call my friend because I know she has work to. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. That's the thing. I call my friends and they don't answer. It makes me sad. It actually makes me sad. Right now I'm calling Mariah. It's ringing. She's probably sleeping. But what does she do that she'll be sleeping? She should be packing now. It actually just makes me sad sometimes. On the other side, I feel like this is also partially for my children, because you people need to know I did. I'm not boring. Technically I am boring. I thought this summer I'd go for all of the motives that happened this summer, but also because most of the people that had like do the motives, they graduated, so their motives aren't really as, you know, they're not as frequent and stuff. So under the sun, I did not go. Beats the heat, I can't go. So basically, for past references, I did not go. Which other one is there? I think those are the only two that I can think of. The rest of them I didn't go. Street suit last year, I still didn't go. Homecoming this year, I still didn't go. Where was I? I was in my house. It was so tiring, so sad. So sad. It's actually so funny because if you think about it, yeah, this is the age where I should be like doing a lot of stuff, because like I'm still quotes young. It feels so, it just reminds me of how grateful I should be and how grateful I am about my life, my family and my friendships, because so many things have happened to me where I've just been like, you know what, Fope, I think it's time for you to go. Long story short, if you want to do something, I really think you should do it, especially if you think if something makes you happy and it is law abiding and it is not illegal, you should do it. If you know you can and it's legal and law abiding, you should do it, because some people will come and say that for person. In fact, I don't really care who sees this. I don't really care where it ends up on it. Well, I don't really care who sees this. I don't even care if it gets so many views. I'm doing this for myself, for my family, and for anybody who actually cares. If you want more information, just let me know. And that's just what I'm doing now. At this point, if you tell me for anybody cares, it's like I didn't know. I know so many people don't care. Even the whole inside the group chat podcast, it was so difficult. Do you know how difficult it is to organize other people? Speaking of, let me go through my notes up real quick, because I know there's something that I wanted to share. It's and the note is still open. I'm not gonna show you what it's called, but these are just a list of movies that I absolutely love. The Proposal, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That one's it's okay, but it has 2 stars, so none of them have stars. If it has 2 stars, it's really good. And Pretty Woman. Those 3 are my top 3 rom-coms. So if you want to watch it, you probably should. The Proposal, Pretty Woman, and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Right now, I'm watching Sex and the City. So yeah. So if I could sum up everything that I've said in the past, this is not even in detail. If I go in detail, you'll be so shocked. Because I think like sometimes I just forget. If you ask me what I was fighting with somebody about like 3 years ago, I don't remember. If it's not of value, I'm not going to remember. So I feel like things that are very impactful to my life, like if I feel it's going to affect me like deeply, I'm going to come here and say it, because this is what Fope unfiltered. This is not Fope as for your opinion, so please share your opinion with Fope, because Fope loves to hear your opinion. I think your opinion will greatly impact her life. No, this is Fope unfiltered. So whatever you see here and you think could help you, happy for you. That's all I came here to say, and I'll see you next time for whenever you want to see this video again, because sometimes I'm here for so long, like it makes me think, and it makes me think way too much. Like it is way too bad. Like I sit down here and I think, and I can't really tell anybody because I know other people are doing stuff. So if you can't tell anybody and you don't want to talk to the wall and seem like you're running mad, talk to a camera. Like open your phone, record a video. Even if you're not going to save it to your main photo, save it to your memory. No, your my eyes only on Snapchat. Like that's where most of my videos are. Like it's wild. Like in fact, let me look at one now, because sometimes it's just embarrassing stuff that I don't want my sisters or anybody that logs into my Snapchat to see. Because I remember one time I told someone to do streaks for me. Speaking of streaks, I don't do streaks. I told someone to do streaks for me, and then the person was like, well, okay, look what I found, and then he posted it on my birthday. Disrespectful. Like, look at one that I did. Am I going as far as to creating a brand new private story? Yes. Okay, so like there was this guy that I was talking to, and He texted me, I texted him back. He texted me, I texted him back. And then he penned me for a week. And that's when I knew that men are wicked. Because he will go on TikTok, he will repost, but he will not answer my message. I said, okay, no problem, you're mad. So then I penned him for like 2 weeks now. And then, okay, so basically, this is what I said. Am I going as far as to creating a brand new private story? Yes! Just for him? Yeah! You people, there's levels to insanity, and this was just today. Am I going, because I'm on his private story. What am I doing on your private story? What am I doing there? Please, I don't want to leave. Send me away. What am I doing there? And it's basically like for other people to see, and it's like a music thing. I don't give a damn. If you don't want me to think, oh, okay, maybe we're like cool, maybe we're friends, don't add me to your private story. I don't care if you think, oh, this is my public private. No, unless you don't, please, everybody, don't add me to your private story. Unless you think, okay, we're cool, we're friends, we're G's. Don't add me to your private story. That'll piss me off, because I swear I feel like sending this guy a message right now, and you see he will not answer. He will not answer. I'll give you updates. I will give you updates because he's mad. See. Something that leave you undelivered for weeks. I opened his message. The day he sent that message, I opened it and I left him like that. And that was like 2 weeks ago. Now I sent him a message. Well, it wasn't that I sent the message. It was like 2 hours ago. It was 5 I sent it, and then I sent it. Delivered 3 hours. If you go and check his repost on TikTok, he just reposted something now. If you go and check his private story now, he just posted something like 20 minutes ago. Now, so these guys, they operate. This is how they operate, with madness and lack of intentionality. I don't blame him, Sha. Honestly, don't blame him. It's not his fault. It's my fault. Okay, so basically that's the end of that. If you want more, probably just come back next week or in the next 2 days. I'm sure I'll have something to tell you. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched it, if you didn't watch it, please, this is enough for you. If you want to know why it's called Fope no filter, it's because I use no filter and I have no filter, and I feel like that's how I want to stay for now on the interwebs. Hello, bye. Also, do you like my top? I got it last year.